Chapter 90, The First Indication. The first layer of the underworld ascension method was complete. The meridian in his dantian was ready to be opened. Wang Lin calmed himself and transferred 1/3 of the yin energy outside of his dantian toward his dantian. The yin energy didn't enter his dantian, but surrounded it and started to charge into the black hole. Although with every charge there was some lost, the yin energy became more and more fierce as it kept charging in his dantian, as if it was waging war. After a long time, the black hole started to crack, and at that moment, Wang Lin quickly transferred another 1/3 of the yin energy from his body. In one move, he opened the meridian in his dantian. For an instant, Wang Lin felt extreme pain. The moment the black hole broke, the mysterious power started to fill his body. Wang Lin didn't even blink. He started to charge the next meridian. This time, it took a lot longer than before, and after seeing that there might not be enough yin energy, Wang Lin added the remaining 1/3 of the yin energy into the yin energy stream. The yin energy steam formed a swirl that was several times larger than the previous one. The swirl spun faster and faster, meaning the time for the breakthrough was close. Night slowly came. Wang Lin was still in the late stage of the breakthrough. The swirl was still spinning, and because it was spinning so fast, it looked like a nebula. Although it looked very slow from the outside, in reality, it was spinning too fast for the eye to see. All the way until midnight, when the yin energy was most dense, Wang Lin's body was still like a black hole. There was a swirl of yin energy 20 feet wide spinning around him, quickly being absorbed. Within 10 feet of Wang Lin, it was like a meat grinder for yin energy. All of the yin energy was being devoured at an insane speed. The massive amount of yin energy was absorbed by Wang Lin and instantly added to the swirl in his body. The swirl became larger and larger until it was almost out of Wang Lin's control and still growing unrestrained. He was immediately stunned and wanted to stop, but found that he could no longer control the swirl as he watched it grow larger and larger. Wang Lin started to become nervous as there was no record of this in the records of the underworld ascension method. Wang Lin didn't know that the reason the underworld ascension method was called a demonic technique was because the variations were too great. Some were very beneficial while others would kill the user. And Sidu Nan was still asleep, so Wang Lin had to resolve this himself. As the swirl grew, the suction force grew as well, and the 10-foot radius quickly increased. This was a very vicious cycle. The wider the range, the more yin energy it will absorb. The more yin energy meant the faster the swirl will grow, meaning more yin energy will be absorbed. 20 feet, 30 feet, 50 feet, 70 feet, 100 feet. All of the yin energy within a 100-foot radius started to move violently as it rushed toward Wang Lin. This large movement of yin energy affected all of the yin energy within 1,000 feet, causing it to move as if there was a giant hand guiding it. Wang Lin had already completely lost control of the swirl, and after an unknown amount of time, his dantian broke through with a bang. This was the second time his dantian broke through, and just like the first time, it formed a black hole in his dantian. The change in his body immediately caused the yin energy absorbed to move as well. If Wang Lin was endlessly absorbing yin energy from the surroundings before, that suction was now devouring it. In a moment, all of the yin energy within 100 feet was instantly devoured by the black hole, causing an even more widespread disturbance of yin energy. Soon, the swirl increased from 100 feet to 150 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, 500 feet, 700 feet, and eventually more than 1,000 feet. If one looked from the sky, they would witness a very shocking scene. All of the yin energy was violently surging around one center point. In the depths of the ruins, the strange blue person was holding the body of a beast in his hand. He bit off a chunk of meat and started to chew it when he suddenly turned to Wang Lin's direction and revealed a shocked expression. He quickly threw away his food and ran toward Wang Lin like a frightened rabbit. After walking a few steps, he paused and noticed that all of the yin energy was rushing toward the same direction. He hesitated a bit, but continued, however. He stopped 3,000 feet away from Wang Lin's location, and his expression became even more shocked. As for Wang Lin, the moment he made his breakthrough, All of the changed spiritual energy quickly gathered in the black hole in his dantian and fused together. The moment all of the spiritual energy fused back together, he gained some control of the swirl in his body. However, the amount of control was very small and not nearly enough to stop the swirl of yin energy inside him. Wang Lin clenched his teeth. He decided to quit trying to stop the absorption of yin energy and to break through a third time. Under Wang Lin's control, the large amount of yin energy smashed into his dantian. His dantian shattered into many blue specks, and within the blue specks was a dark blue crystal. Large amounts of yin energy surrounded and entered the dark blue crystal. The crystal's color got darker and darker until it became green. The 3 breakthroughs were easily completed, and a cold core appeared in Wang Lin's dantian. Many small hands extended from the cold core and reached every part of Wang Lin's body. The spiritual energy in his body quickly underwent change after the appearance of the cold core. Wang Lin was still surrounded by yin energy, and he had a feeling that if he kept absorbing the yin energy, he would explode. This feeling was confirmed when he started to feel a sense of swelling. Wang Lin clenched his teeth again and decided that it was all or nothing. He moved the yin energy and decided to attempt the 4th breakthrough. Sidhu Nan had pointed out that the 1st, 4th, and 7th layers were extremely hard because those were the first times one attempted to make a breakthrough in the dantian, Qi-Si, and ancestral meridian. One was supposed to stop after making the 3rd breakthrough in order to nurture the cold core before attempting the 4th breakthrough. But the spiritual energy in Wang Lin's body had already mixed with the vast yin energy, and because he needed to expend it, he could only attempt the 4th breakthrough. The Qi-Si in his chest opened. The yin swirl slowly raised upward until it reached the Qi-Si and started to spin faster again. The swirl endlessly devoured yin energy. Wang Lin tried to break through time and time again, but he failed each time. The sky was slowly starting to light up. The yin energy within 1,000 feet slowly dissipated until all of it disappeared. The Qi-Si in his chest still remained unopened. Wang Lin finally understood why the underworld ascension method was so difficult. He had already tried to open his Qi-Si over 100 times, but he failed every time, and every time it failed, he lost some yin energy. The large amount of yin energy was gradually used up by all of the attempts to break through. Along with the fact that day arrived and all of the yin energy dissipated, the remaining yin energy was slowly absorbed by Wang Lin's cold core. Wang Lin absorbed too much yin energy this night. All of the spiritual energy in his body underwent a change and changed to yin spiritual energy. In terms of quantity, Wang Lin could clearly feel that his yin spiritual energy amounted to twice as much as his spiritual energy from before, meaning that he was now at the peak of early-stage foundation establishment. He opened his eyes and recalled what had happened last night. Although he was alarmed, he was mostly weighing the pros and cons of this type of cultivation. The unexpected occurrence during his nighttime cultivation opened up a new way of thinking for him. The advantage of this type of cultivation was self-explanatory, and the con was that it was too dangerous. One wrong move and he would have exploded, but thanks to this experience, he will have full control next time and that will lower the danger. Wang Lin muttered, "It seems I have to find a new shelter. Although the amount of yin energy is great, the quality is too low to satisfy my needs to make a breakthrough." Right now, Wang Lin's chance of a breaking through was too low, but according to the records, the higher the quality of the yin energy, the better the chance for a breakthrough. Wing Lin remembered the test he did a few months ago, and remembered that the pillar around the stone bead was high-quality rank 1, so he made his decision. At the same time, the sky outside the forest suddenly darkened as an old man releasing a huge pressure silently appeared. He looked at the forest below him with powerful killing intent in his eyes. "Li Grandpa Tai, is here to get revenge for you." The person who came was the Tang family ancestor, Tang Hueyuan. He cursed during the entire trip here, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't find the exact location of his grandson's killer. It was as if there was some fog blocking him. He was unable to determine the exact location, but knew that the killer was in the jungle below him. As for this jungle, it was a place he didn't want to venture into unless he had no choice. With just a scan, he could tell how dangerous it was and that it contained a being that even he didn't dare to mess with. But because of Tang Li's death, he couldn't be bothered by much. He believed that as long as he was very quiet and only searched for his enemy, the powerful being wouldn't mind. After pondering for a while, he clenched his teeth and charged into the forest. Within the depths of the jungle ruins, the lid of a coffin opened without a sound. A withered hand glowing black and purple light slowly appeared from within the coffin. The hand gripped hard, and suddenly, a purple ball of lightning appeared in the hand, releasing a dangerous aura. The 100-year time is up. My master, you gave up your body to run away before, but this time, you won't be able to get away.